Hey everyone, this is your Wednesday evening storm update. Meteorologist Joe Martucci here. We have seen some hail across the area. Northern Ocean County and Jackson saw up to 1 inch in diameter hail, and a little further north in Monmouth County, we saw hail even bigger than that according to the MPING program. In terms of rain, the highest totals have been in Ocean and Burlington counties on north, and winds will stay strong this evening as the rain diminishes. We have a coastal flood warning still in effect for southeastern Burlington, Ocean, and Monmouth counties. This was to highlight the risk for moderate stage tidal flooding early Thursday morning, but I believe we're going to stay in minor for most spots, joining that advisory area in Atlantic Cape and Cumberland, which should be in minor flood stage both this evening and then again early on our Thursday morning. We have that wind advisory in effect for Ocean County. We're expecting hazardous or nuisance level gusts. That pink area is a high wind warning where there could be dangerously strong winds. And then we have this tornado watch that is not in effect for New Jersey, but got pretty darn close. It got almost all the way up the Delmarva Peninsula. And there was a tornado-warned storm in southern Delaware. Now, it did fizzle out by the time it got to New Jersey, which is good news and pretty much right the forecast that the National Weather Service did have. Now, we look at our radar and our temperatures and our winds over the past couple of hours. Notice that warm front climbing north, getting into Cape May County by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, and the winds coming out of the south and east. That means the warm front has passed, and there at least is the potential for unstable air to be around. However, it is getting to be nighttime here. Temperatures still only in the 50s, so I'm not expecting enough fuel in the atmosphere for any tornadoes or any large hail across the area. Here's a look at our futurecast. Pockets of rain for this evening, heavy at times. Then after midnight or so, we're pretty much dry, and we'll clear out as we go into early Thursday morning. Then we look at our excessive rainfall outlook, and when you add all this rain up, we're in a level 1 of 4 risk for severe rains here, or excessive rains where isolated flash flooding is possible. Those higher threat levels are to our north and west, where there are a number of streams and creeks around Philadelphia that are flooding. We take a look at our winds, strongest winds in those orange areas. I bumped down the forecast a little bit. Highest winds really topping out around 45 miles an hour or so in those orange spots, places like Pleasantville, like Linwood, like Toms River. So I think we'll be right about there, and I think we're going to be sub-severe in terms of there being any wind damage or power outages this evening, but the winds will still be strong, especially in that purple area where you see in Monmouth County winds up to 55 miles per hour. Here's a look at ship bottom and minor flood stage. Not much going on in minor coastal flooding stage, and that's what we're expecting this evening through about 8 o'clock, and then again from about 3 to 8 a.m. on Thursday. If we do get to moderate flood stage, that's when we start to see issues here, and those yellow and those red areas are places that would be underwater. Here's a look at our forecast conditions. Warmest temperatures furthest south. Rain around this evening, and then we dry out as we go overnight here with some clearing skies. We kick off our Thursday. Temperatures 40 to 45 degrees. But I will tell you that sunshine is short-lived because showers will push in as we go into Thursday, Friday, and Saturday as a low-pressure system, the same one that's passing here, sits in New England and doesn't really move all that much over the next couple of days. That will bring rain risks each afternoon into the evening here. Now, what I will say is that we're talking about the rainfall coverage to decrease as we go further in the week. So Thursday is scattered coverage. 40 to 60% of us are affected by this on average. Isolated for Friday and Saturday, which means a number of us are going to be completely dry, but there will be a few of us who see the rain. Here's a look at our inland 7-day forecast for you. So we have showers in the forecast again Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but none of these days will be a washout, and it gets progressively drier each day. As soon as the rain ends, temperatures go up. 57 for a high on Sunday. We could have a morning freeze inland. Remember, we have that solar eclipse on Monday. We won't be in totality, but you'll notice it get a little bit darker out there. Temperatures in the 60s inland, 50s at the shore, and we continue to stay at least a little bit milder as we go into next week.